Travel Cambodia with me unplugged. No internet, no data, no planning. We're taking it back to old school backpacking. Today's day 9 and we're heading up into the mountains to find some tribal villages. Good morning. I'm so tired, but it's time to go. We're going and checking out 2 different tribal villages today, which I'm really excited for. It should be a really good day, but I think we've got a 45-minute drive first on the bike, so let's go.
Together.
Okay.
Both together. Like the baby, after the baby.
Extremely hot and super dusty. We've been driving about an hour and a half now. My knees are so sore from sitting on the back of the bike, but we have made it to the Karen village. They're an indigenous tribe here from Cambodia. Yeah, we're near the river, and so gonna explore around a little bit here and then I think head off to the next one. And while I am super hot and sweaty and just tired, I love coming out and doing things like this, where it's not like a typical tour, you're just going out and seeing different ways people have lived, and I don't know, I think it puts a lot of things in life into perspective and makes you super grateful for everything you have, but then also I think shows you that there are so many different ways of life, and there are so many different ways that some people live, but then we're different but we're similar. I don't know, I just always get really weird feelings when I do stuff like this, good feelings but also weird feelings. Don't fully know how to describe it. Okay, so we keep trying to find a part in the river that we can cross, where the ferry can cross at, because we're trying to get to the other side to get to this next village. And so I'm walking now because we're going down a bit of a steep hill or whatever, but oh, looks like there's a ferry. There's the boat. All right, we have found a spot. So we are at the cemeteries of the Kacha indigenous tribe. Their cemeteries are really interesting, very unique, very extravagant, very beautiful, but every time a person dies, the family brings them out here, buries them, builds this very nice wood cemetery, and it's kind of like a big party, and there's buffalo that are sacrificed, and every single day for 7 months, a family member has to bring food to the cemetery. Yeah, don't know what else to say about it other than it's very interesting, and death and afterlife and stuff is always a unique concept for so many different religions and so many different cultures, and these ones are definitely some interesting ones. This is a cemetery right here, and they plant a banana tree, and if the banana tree grows good.
And his family go to that. They live.
Oh, okay.
When he live, he like the motor and music. So their family bring to them, to him.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so the boat will take him to the
afterlife. For him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Kacha people, they do not cremate their loved ones. They bury them. But the Khmer people, they do cremate. And I was actually wondering that the other day, because when I was driving across this entire country, I've never seen a cemetery. And so I was wondering that question, so that answers that. So the Kacha will sacrifice a buffalo. And so you'll see at every single one of the grave sites, there's buffalo skulls, or the jaw of the buffalo. They'll do it right here, kind of in a bit of a crude way, but it is their belief, and that's kind of what they do. And there's a ton of these cemeteries all scattered around. I wonder, do you know how many people are in the Kacha tribe?
Maybe 1,500.
Oh, so there's a lot of them. Yeah. And every time a person dies, are they always buried?
Yes, bring to here.
Bring to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not burned.
We're now in the Kacha village. They hello! Hello! Everybody is down in the river, bathing themselves, washing their clothes, and I want to join them so badly because it's so hot right now. But what's also interesting is for them to get water, they obviously can't get the water from the river, it'll make them sick, but so on the riverbank they'll dig a deep hole and get the water from that. I still feel like that's not, like I still feel like that would make you sick, but it's probably way better. Obviously it has to be, it's not making them sick. But I'm sure if I tried to then drink that water, I would be very sick. I did see a couple like wells, it looked like in town though. So maybe they just use this water to get for cooking and then the drinking water they get from the well. I'm not totally sure. I think it's also your body just probably builds up immunity, maybe. The one thing I do love about coming into small villages like this is just like how happy everyone seems and with like so little. And like the kids are so happy. And yeah, it's nice to see just kids out playing and just being kids. This takes an ice cream sandwich to a whole new meaning, where it is like a baguette bread with ice cream in the middle of it with some condensed milk. It is very tasty and very refreshing because it's so hot. I never thought I'd be so excited to see paved road because it was a lot of driving on dirt roads, very dusty. But now we're at the Krin village. Krin. I can't really pronounce it. But back behind me back here there is a banana tree and you cannot touch it because if you touch it, it is believed that it will bring like sickness and bad things to family members in this village. So now we're gonna kind of go walk around and see if there's much differences. So far I don't really think there's gonna be a ton of differences, except for we're not near the river anymore.
Okay, let's try with the rice wine from indigenous.
Okay, so rice wine.
Yeah, rice wine made from indigenous. Yeah.
How much? Just like a little bit or what?
You drink.
Okay.
We try a lot.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tastes really good. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's good.
They made from the tree, get from the nature, and make with the rice, and keep still just 1 month, and then they can drink. Put water and then drink.
The reason why they're all sitting around and drinking some of the rice wine is because there is a very young baby that is really sick, and so they'll go and they'll pray over the rice wine and then they'll drink it, and it is supposed to bring health to the baby and bring like better things. And so yeah, which I think that's kind of an interesting cool way. You're like changing your brain's chemistry and hopefully reaching some higher powers and to make the life better for the baby. Hello. Ooh, I don't like those big bees. Ugh. Anyway, so we have made it back. I honestly could not tell you the last time that I was this sweaty and dusty and just gross. So, first order of business is hopping in that shower. Ugh. Don't drink the rice wine from tribal villages. I'm in so much pain. Oh man. And when my stomach first started hurting, I was like, what could this even possibly be from? And then it was like, oh, right, that. We're like not leaving this room or the bathroom yeah, okay, so cool. So we'll see you in the morning, hopefully. Fingers crossed.